everybody, that's Haas here again. We're going to be doing some forging today. I'm going to try to make the first napkin rings that I'm going to try to see if I can make them. And then we'll try to duplicate it. So, I need to make a set of 6 eventually. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get the fire started. It's time to wait for it to cook down a bit. I'm going to make some lump charcoal. So this takes a while. But, it's part of the fun. Gotta wait. If you look closely, you can see I have almost a full forge of lump charcoal. So it's about time for me to start forging. So this has been my biggest issue since I've been doing this, since I've been messing around with this. Getting the tapers exactly right. This right here is about my midpoint. I got this one, nice, I like that taper. But then I go to make this other taper, which was still attached to the workpiece. And you can see it should end about there. And it keeps going. So I gotta taper this down a bit more so I can have even tapers, because it'll be all lopsided if I don't. So that's been my biggest issue I gotta practice for. So here we go. Keep going. So now I got the tapers somewhat centered. Looks the pliers are sitting about where they're supposed to be, where the center of this is. So now I gotta scroll the ends and then bend it around the 1-inch pipe to see if I can get this right. So it's my first one. I figured it'll take me a little bit to get this one, but I'll try to duplicate it later. But let's try this again, or let's keep going. So here's a napkin ring. I didn't really blacken it or anything. I just quenched it. It's not my best work, but it's my first one. That's kind of, I was, actually should have gone the other way. I should have put this one, should have scrolled it the other way to make an S that actually goes this way. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at that way, get a straight down shot, it makes the S that I wanted when you look at it that way. So there's a few little adjustments I need to do, but this is my first one, so you know, that's out of a piece of rebar. So that's a little bit less than 1 inch. Actually could be a cool little ring if somebody has big fingers like me. Anyhow, there's the napkin ring. This is my first try. So the fire is burning down, as you can see. Still hot, but not a whole lot of coals left in there. So, with that, I tried to make a napkin ring today. For the most part, it kind of worked out. I know what I did wrong. I know I needed to make it a little bit bigger, in my opinion. Scroll the other direction. So, you know, nice little educational thing. But, you know, we always keep learning. Keep doing things. Like I said, I'm still an amateur. I'm still doing this just for the fun of it and not really making any money off it. But, you know, still fun. Still gets me out of the house. Still gets my yard cleaned up. So, it's a win-win. But, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark. So, if you liked it, subscribe, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and all that normally happens at the end of videos. I'll see you next time when I'm out here forging again.